It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Oakland A's. It's A's baseball coming up next. Andrew Triggs gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Gene Segura standing in. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Toronto, shortstop, Gene Segura.
And underway from Oakland as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1. Harold, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a little bit of up and down inconsistency. I mean, they're 2-3 in this homestand. Haven't played solid baseball, but they got a chance to get to the 500 mark with a win in this game right here. And then after that, who knows? Maybe get on a nice streak.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. Now here's the pitch. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Adam Jones stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So coming to the plate, Josh Donaldson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Well, Matt, Rusty Valentine. Don't you love that name, by the way? Hey, look, he likes to call tall zone. He's going to go up high, and he's going to call on the knees. On the corners, he's a little tighter. But if you go up and down, you're going to get a call from Rusty.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Burns on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Garrett Richards gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, what's impressed me looking at his numbers was left-handed hitters are hitting under 200 against him this season. So when he's looking for ways to get out of jams, he's hoping a lefty comes up because the numbers are struggling against him.
Coming to the plate now, Billy Burns. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Billy Burns.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, despite that loss last time out, they've been one of the hottest teams around, winning 8 in a row before that.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now. Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Into the box now, Ryan Healy. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Here it is. Fouled back. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Into the concrete staircases, and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Well, he clearly didn't miss that pitch. He's so strong. If you look at the extension on that ball, He just really muscled that ball to the ballpark when it comes down to it.
Here's Chris Davis now.
Left fielder.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 10 home runs, and he's driven in 24. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
No outs, nobody on. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Marcus Semien is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 3-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Now the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Ready on 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And you see it there on your screen. Strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. And that brings up Scott Schebler. His past history with Richards, 1 for 4. He's taken him deep once. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a pop-up behind home plate, and that'll get out of play and into the VIP seats. Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. Vogt might try to make a play on it. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Perez is right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Athletics strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Oakland. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Ball two.
Ball two.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. This is flared right back over the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Now let's take a look at the A's defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate, Yan Gomes. You know, he calls one of the best games in baseball. He's got a great pitching staff to work with. But the thing I like about him, he will throw to different bases, and he can only do that because he's got such good footwork.
Now at the plate, number 7. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. That misses. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Here's Carlos Santana now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Runner at first here, one man out. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The next 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Joyce is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 7th, catcher Stephen Vogt.
So digging in now, Stephen Vogt. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Here's the first pitch to him. A called strike over the outside part of the plate. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now in the box, Adam Rosales. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway.
Rosales.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Here's Matt Joyce now, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. His past history with Richards, 0 for 5. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Just the 2nd inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Right side, reined in. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting 8th, catcher, Yan Gomes.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. A high fastball is in there.
I don't know what was going on with him in the 1st inning. He had a bad 1st inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the 2nd. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 1 and 2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Richards is ready, looking to put him away here on 1 and 2 strikes. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Varela is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. It's the A's 2, the Jays nothing. Welcome back to Oakland as we're set for the start of the 3rd from the Coliseum here on the show. Digging in, Carlo Varela for the 3rd.
Carlo Varela.
Into the windup and the pitch. To short. Simeon's there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So 1 gone in the inning now, and it's time for a look at the standings in the AL West. You just see where the A's find themselves entering play here today. Now batting, Hernan Perez. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the first baseline, and he will knock this ball down. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop, Gene Segura.
Ready for another chance? Gene Segura, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Striding into the box, Joey Wendell. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Joey Wendell.
And a fastball just a bit up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Out to short for Segura. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So 1 gone in the inning now as we take a look at the AL East standings to check out where the Blue Jays land coming into this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Burns. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch, and that pitch catches the inside corner. One out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
Third baseman, Ryan Healy.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
The 1-1 pitch. Runner goes for third. The throw. Here's the tag from Donaldson. He's out at third base. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Varela is there. And the inning is over. We'll see Adam Jones when we come back. 3 innings complete. It's the A's 2, the Jays nothing. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Adam Jones gets set to start out the inning.
Jones.
First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball just a bit high.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
Here's the 2-0 pitch now to Jones. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Well, he got himself in a good hitter's count and hit that changeup. Maybe he had a good scouting report, but he tries to pitch backwards. Going to throw off-speed pitches in fastball counts and fastballs in the breaking ball count.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
The 1-0 delivery. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, the good ones have that bat control. You see right there, he had a hole on the right side. First baseman was holding. Second baseman playing double play depth, and he shot it right through there on the right side for the hit. Nice job.
Into the box, Jose Bautista, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And this one's in the dirt. Fortunately, no advance from any runner, but meanwhile, it's 3-0. 3-0 now to Bautista. Here's one that misses, and down to first goes Bautista. It's ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 7. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Ready with the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Late that time for a strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Popped up. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's in there for a strike.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
0-1, here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. And a relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
I always say the middle innings are the toughest part of the game with a lot of decisions being made. To be down 2, come back and get that base hit, it changes everything. How I'm going to line up the pitching. Will my starter continue to pitch? Everything moving forward has changed from this point on.
In now, Stephen Vogt, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Carlo Varela.
Digging in, Carlo Varela. Here comes the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third, so the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Davis is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 2-2. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Number 2.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled straight back. Davis waits on the 1-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. So striding forward now, Marcus Semien. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's wide, 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Striding in once again, Scott Schebler. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. So stepping in, Hernan Perez.
Leading
0
off
for
for
1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Hernan Perez.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Davis will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Ready once again, Gene Segura. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit. Maybe start a little 2-out rally. Now he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Standing in, Adam Rosales. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch on its way. Fouled straight back. The pitch. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Here's Matt Joyce now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 2-1 on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Richards peers in. 1-2 on its way. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. Through 5, all even at 2-2. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Fielder number 19, Jose Bautista.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Played on the backhand. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning.
Number 7.
Ready for another chance? Number 7. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Back-to-back hits, and now they're in a position to break this inning open. You can bunt, you can hit run, you can do a lot of things now to take the lead and really put some pressure on the defense.
Here's Carlos Santana now. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is Burns. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Daniel Kalum takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 35, Daniel Kalum. Now batting, catcher.
Standing in now, Stephen Vogt. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3 runs already home here. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled straight back. Ready with another 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, left fielder, Carlo Varela.
Digging in to try it again, Carlo Varela. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Way outside. 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Hey, it doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Ready once again, Hernan Perez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 delivery. A high fastball is in there. Here it comes on 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Set. Here's the 3-1, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. Now a snap throw to first. A dive, but he's back. 2 out with the man at first. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. Comes set with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
The 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Ground ball left side. Healy picks it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. Through 5.5. It's now 5-2 Toronto. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Wendell will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Billy Burns. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, he's been on quite a roll tonight. He retired 8 hitters. Now, with that base hit right there, that kind of breaks that streak of retiring 8 in a row. Let's see how he adjusts out of the stretch now.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. (5-2) is our score here in inning number 6. Here's a look over to first, just keeping him floating. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Runners on first with 1 down. And there he goes toward second. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Davis.
Striding in once again, Chris Davis. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup over the inside corner.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Richards comes set. Here's the 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings and just a little over 100 pitches, I think that's pretty good outing.
2-2. Here it is. This one's flared toward left center. Segura onto the grass. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We're through 6 full. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the A's 2. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Daniel Mengden is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Daniel Mengden.
Digging in once again, Adam Jones.
Leading off
He's
for
2 for 3 thus far.
Center fielder number 10, Adam Jones.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Grounded softly to the right. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Third baseman number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Digging in, Josh Donaldson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Three and 1. On deck is Jose Bautista. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Burns is there, 2 gone.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder Jose Bautista.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Bautista, a hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Two out, nobody on. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he hung a curveball that time, and it stayed up around the letters. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another try at 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's another 2-2. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. 2-2 count. Here it comes. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, and it remains 5-2. Liam Hendricks gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Liam Hendricks.
In now, Marcus Semien. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
And that misses ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. Hit on the ground out to short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Scott Schebler.
Stepping up to the plate, Scott Schebler. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. One out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Into the box now, Adam Rosales. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, they've been able to shut down this offense all day so far. That's only the third hit in the game. We're late in the game right now.
Here's Matt Joyce now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. His prior history in this matchup, a handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. He also has 1 home run. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. They trail 5-2. Leading off the inning, number 7, as they look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Eighth inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball, 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
No strike.
On deck, Carlos Santana. Set to deliver on 3-0. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Carlos Santana will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. We're in the 8th inning now, the 5-2 ball game. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
He walked the first guy. Now you're sitting here 3-1. You have to get your pitch to hit. Don't let him off the hook.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Digging in, Stephen Vogt, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. First and second here with nobody out. The 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. So stepping in, Carlo Varela. First pitch of the at-bat, and that pitch catches the inside corner. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Really busting him in on this at-bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
Now the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Going to get down for extra bases, as this will drive home 2. In to score the runner from third. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 7-2 ball game. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Carlo Varela has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box, Hernan Perez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now a pickoff play at second. Runners back. Here's the 1-1. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Well, he tried to double up on him. The first one, he swung through it, figuring, hey, I'll throw him another one till he hits it. Well, this time he hit it.
Coming to the plate now, Gene Segura. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. First offering on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
1 out and a runner on third. Grounded to third. Healy brings it in. A play at the plate. The tag, and he's out at the plate.
Obviously, they got a little over-aggressive there. When you've got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats.
Well, I tell you what, they've already scored 3 runs, but with that guy over there who can run on first base, I might keep the gas pedal down and send him right here and just keep the pressure on him.
Here comes the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Fouled back. Ready with the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 1-2, and he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Another 2-2 offering, and that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error, and 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Jays lead it 8-2. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Catcher, Yan Gomes.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
The pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. Into the box now, Joey Wendell. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. We've played 8 full. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the A's 2. Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
2-0 count and the pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 2-2 one more time. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. 1-1. Here it comes. Dribbled up the line. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, number 7.
So digging in now, number 7. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, but this will land untouched. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Santana waiting on a 1-1. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. Raisel Iglesias comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Third baseman, Ryan Healy.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Perez is there for it. 1 down.
The left fielder,
that's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's Chris Davis now. Soft liner towards first. And they'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Stepping into the box, Marcus Semien. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
And that misses. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And that's cut on and missed. So now the A's are down to their final strike of the ball game. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Two out, two strike offering. Here it is. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Scott Schebler would be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So striding in, Scott Schebler, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
1-0 count. Here it is. Hit hard but foul. A runner on first with 2 away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
8-2 is how this one ends today. Garrett Richards earns his 5th winner of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.